How's it going, guys? Jay's here, back with another modern deck tech. We have the fifth and final video for JUND Saga. This deck has not performed very well for me in the last few games that I've played with this. It is a very 50-50 deck. It can have a good game against certain archetypes where it can try and get ahead of certain archetypes. There's a lot of degenerate things going on in Modern right now, whether or not it would be rhinos, people going like massive with a 4-color Omnath or Amulet Tine or whatever it may be. People just doing insane stuff. I mean, Grief ripping apart a hand with Ephemerates, and God knows what has happened with this deck so far. So we're trying to play somewhat of a fair game of Magic. Modern's not a fair format right now. It's been a while actually since I played Modern. I've come back to the format after like a couple of years, and it's been like, it's rough. If I'm being honest, it's been pretty tough. Right now, this deck it's fun to play. I like playing JUND. I kind of, after playing this deck, I've seen a few changes that I would prefer to make to this deck, but we've got one more game today to see how well it will do, and then I'll do a little recap at the end of what I would change for this deck. If you do want to give this deck a try, guys, the deck list is in the description below. We're going to be playing a best of 3 Modern game. Let's see how we get on. Okay, right. Do I want to keep this going first, I think? I'll go in second. Freeland. Yeah, this seems fine. Not many great interactions, you know, no like Inquisition of Thoughtseize, as that seems to be the go-to at the moment. It's a good draw. We'll just play this tapped. I don't think my opponent is going to be playing 2 drops. Maybe they're playing control. Alright, looks like we're playing against control. Interesting. Unholy Heat, not the greatest. So just lots of land go. We do have the Fable, which is pretty good against them. Orcish Bowmasters. Oh, we're the right hand. Okay, that's right. Right, we'll just bring this guy out. Reprieve. Okay. This. 5. Get out the Fable. This is where they got Force and Negation, and I feel kind of bad. Okay. Could see Solitude maybe. Okay. Island, yep. My opponent got Forge. Okay. Got something for the Unholy Heat. At least. Caldra. Cryptic. Okay. Yep. I'm going to discard one of these, I think. And the Terminate as well. Okay. First things first, we're going to swing in. Create treasure token. I will Unholy Heat the Stoneforge. Play this. Unholy Heat this. And pass. We've got the Orcish Bowmasters. We might just double Orcish Bowmasters them. Potentially. We'll see. Seems like they're struggling on lands, which is always good. But yeah. Prismatic ending the Goblin. Sure. Yep. Okay, we'll play the Bowmasters, which they already know about. Cast the Bowmasters. We'll deal some damage to them. Yep. Get more damage in. Don't need to play Sheoldred just yet. Fatal Push. Kind of a poor draw there. Play land. Jam in with all of them. And pass. We can make a token. I'm not going to bother jamming Sheoldred just in case they have a land Supreme Verdict. Looking pretty good so far. Don't know what I would grab with Pithing, name with Pithing Needle, probably Teferi. I would assume my opponent's playing. They're playing blue-eye control. They are most certainly playing Teferi. Pick your poison, I think I might sideboard in if they've got artifacts. But we'll see. We shall see. Okay, I'm only going to play 3 mana, 2 mana. Okay. That's Cryptic Coat or whatever they've got. I'll play that. They don't know. Land Teferi. Teferi's not really a... No. It's pretty bad. I'm not gonna flash in the Orcish Bowmasters. Murktide. Damn. Okay. Not what I expect. At all. Well, that puts a stop to my game plan, doesn't it? Token. There's a spanner in the works. We'll go with this one. And yep, we will 100% take that. My opponent's got an absolute like. Oh, okay. Okay. Yep. Yep. Untap. All the Thoughtseize. I will make another token. Grab Pithing Needle. I'm going to name a fairy. Okay, right, let's Thoughtseize them. Hey, they got my boy Jace. Right, so we don't care about the Teferi. We've already named that. I think we can take the Prismatic ending. Alright, so we have to fight through this Murktide. Ideal. This Murktide has to be on defense. He can't afford to swing in, surely. If he does, it will just absolutely wrecked. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough, so... he can't play Jace. He's got Tasha's Tiebinder. Okay. There's the Cryptic code, wouldn't it? Look at the top winners, whether look at the top card of your library. What is the token? Base, it's got Ward 2. Another pack. And it's a 2-2. How big is this group? 3-2. Trades my guys. That's annoying. Okay, well, we're just going to jam this Orcish Bowmaster, I think. Yep. Okay. Untap. Lightning Bolt. Okay, we'll just jam in. Okay. Attacking for 8. Just going to take it. Okay, they're on 6. Okay, on 4. Just realised, am I dead? I think I'm dead, right? Can't be blocked. Yeah, I should have. I didn't realise that. I can't even read it. I didn't realise it can't be blocked. Well. Yeah, otherwise I would have. It's got Ward 2, hasn't it? Yeah, can't be blocked. Yeah, GG. Right, so blue-white control. Definitely playing Pick Your Poison. Definitely putting in the other Pithing Needle. Getting rid of the Shadowspear. The rest of the deck's fine. Terminate seems fine. Fatal Push seems bad. We'll get rid of Fatal Push. Lightning Bolt's okay. Unholy Heat's okay. It's Planeswalkers. Terminate's okay. The rest of this, I mean, I think I might put in Molten Collapse. And I'll probably get rid of the Lightning Bolt. Alright, yes, I'd like to go first. Yeah, it's okay. Not a great hand. But it's alright. Probably won't fire off the Thoughtseize just yet. What am I saying? Yeah. Ephemerate, Preordain, Supreme Verdict, Stern Holding, Stern Scolding. I think we play Dauthi Voidwalker. Supreme Verdict's gonna be a pain. Ephemerate? Okay. Doesn't really do much. Yep. Get some damage in. Also gotta be careful for the Supreme Mag ending. Yeah, just gonna start killing all my stuff. I'm drawing lands. And see how this game's gonna go. This is where, like, I've been talking about it in the previous videos, and I'm going to talk about it in this one. This is where Bloodbraid Elf is insane. I've been playing against so many matchups where I'm sat there going, if I had Bloodbraid Elf in my deck, I would be laughing, because I'm getting 2-for-1 left, right, and centre. You know, and the haste would be fantastic. Liliana of the Veil's another one would be great. A lot of these strategies. You know, either ripping apart their hand or making them lose their biggest creature, you know, making them lose creatures. Okay, well this can die. That Cryptic Co again. Yep. Something good. Something good. Over to you. So my opponent has Cryptic Co, Ephemerate, Green Verdict, and 3 others. Rough. Pretty rough. I mean, this Tarmogoyf is somewhat sticking it to him. But I need to actually, you know, as a Saga would be a fantastic draw. Fable would be amazing. No more lands. Don't want any more lands. Perfect. That's fine. That I can deal with. That I don't mind. Get in for some more damage. Always got to look out for these solitudes. Yep. Already got a counterspell. Oh, okay. Back a fetch land. Maybe I should have done the way around so I could have failed, but there's the solitude. Gets rid of the Tarmogoyf. He's got the Ephemerate. What did he get? Green Verdict. Tough. Yep. I feel like would like to have maybe one of the cycling, like a Nurturing Peatland in this deck as well. Especially with Wrenn and Six. Sword of Feast and Famine is... Thank God I got Pick Your Poison. Is he hitting me or is he hitting Wrenn? Hitting me. Right. Feast and Famine. What was this, like 2011? Last card in his hand? Of course, the Crypt. Oh, now he can keep the Feast and Famine around. Oh. Now I drew a dead card. Nice. Nice. Gotta love this game. Each opponent sacrifices an artifact. Well, you can get rid of your Cryptic Coat. While still slapping me in the face with this Solitude that I can't deal with because it's got pro green, pro black. Thing. Maybe he just wants the creature around just to kill me quicker. Looks like another loss. Well, we're not doing very well with this deck. Yep. Get in there, deal the damage. Wren's gone. Alright. Come on, actually give me a threat for once in my life, please. No more lands. Fail. Another Wrenn. Nice. Oh, ho, ho. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Yeah, let's just... Alright, Blue Eye Control beat me in that one. Okay, so I think I made a boo-boo, obviously, in one of those games with not knowing the Cryptic Coat was unblockable, which lost me the game. I was ahead on board and probably would have won if I actually would have killed the token. But it is what it is. That's my own fault. And then apart from that, we just got absolutely steamrolled. There's a few things I would change in this deck, if I'm being perfectly honest, right? I'm not a huge fan of the Urza Saga package. I think it's okay to have some of these toolboxy cards, but they don't quite cut it. Let's be honest, it just doesn't, right? We do get outvalued, and we are getting outgunned by quite a lot of decks. A lot of decks are 2 for 1 in us, or just have bigger things you struggle to deal with. I'm used to playing JUND as kind of a bit old-fashioned, you know, playing things like Bloodbraid Elf, Assassin's Trophy, Abrupt Decay, Linear of the Veil, kind of a much more mid-rangey JUND list. Don't get me wrong, like the power of Wrenn and Six and Urza Saga is strong, but I just think it's just not enough. And so if I had to change things in this deck, Orcish Bowmasters is great. Obviously the amount of Thoughtseize Inquisitions is absolutely fine. Ragavan I do think is very strong, so I still would play 2 copies. I think is fine, but I wouldn't play any more. I might even probably move away from Ragavan, to be honest. Unholy Heat is okay, but I prefer to just have stuff that just kills stuff, right? Unholy Heat, sometimes we do struggle to hit that sweet 4 type in our graveyard, and sometimes it's not even enough, right? You know, something like Assassin's Trophy or Abrupt Decay or something like that, we've got a bit of versatility, can't be countered, is quite nice as well. It's actually pretty decent. And then obviously we'll remove the artifacts if you're not playing the Urza Saga combo. Nurturing Peatland would be a nice land, nice little one-off land to have in this deck with Wrenn and Six. Sheoldred's fine, Sheoldred is okay. Fable, fantastic, probably one of the best cards in the deck. Dauthi Voidwalker is obviously very good as well. Maelstrom Pulse is a nice one to have, Terminate's a nice one to have. So for me, I would probably go a little bit bigger. You know, I do prefer to include things like Bloodbraid Elf, maybe like 2 copies, something like that. And then maybe even like Assassin's Trophy. Abrupt Decay for the removal. But apart from that, I think the deck's fine, the main deck. Onto the sideboard, I think some changes that need to be had in the sideboard. It's not great. Against, like if I was playing against graveyard-based strategies, if we're going away from the Urza Saga package, then I'll probably just jam 3 spell bombs. You know, 3 nihil spell bombs. Pick Your Poison's fantastic. Boseiju, we're already running 2 in the main deck, probably don't need a 3rd on the side. We do have like this anti-Tron package, but we didn't play against Tron once. I don't think you really don't need as many as what I have here. I probably wouldn't even bother with Makers of the Moon or even Blood Moon. I would probably... Void Mirror is fine, to be honest. I think Boseiju is fine. Thoughtseize is fine against, you know, Tron and stuff like that. Pick Your Poison's pretty decent as well. The One Ring could be played in this deck. You could play the One Ring instead of Bloodbraid Elf to kind of go like big and above and beyond. But you know, there are a lot of changes that you can do with this deck, of course. Ancient Explosives is very good. Molten Collapse is very good as well. So there's a lot of changes you could play, you know, whichever way you want. But overall, deck didn't perform as well as I had hoped. But it is still fun. But if you do want to give this deck a try, guys, for yourself, then the deck list will be in the description below. If you made this far into the video and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button, make sure to subscribe for more Magic content. That is it from me, guys, in today's video. And for this deck, I will be playing some more modern, more standard, more timeless Pioneer. We've got to do some Pioneer coming up as well. But yeah, so a lot of decks to go through, so make sure you subscribe for all of that Magic goodness. Alright, guys, that's it from me in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.